So my brother Tim, the network engineer. No, I won't do that. I'll let David do that next time. So I got married earlier on this year. Also started therapy. Again. What's the next bit? So I started therapy again, but there's some similarities between therapy and marriage, actually. A lot of crying. A lot of one-way conversations. About the same amount of sex. Which is nice. I'm allowed to joke about these sorts of things. When I was 26, I was actually given a mental health condition. It's okay, don't worry. I'm not fucking proper mental, like going to climb to the top of this building and pretend I can fly. It's all right. I'm more like, oh no, sorry, it's disappointing. I'm more like semi-skimmed mental. Like mental zero, like mental diet mental, if you will. So I'm much more likely the next fucker that drops a glass, I'm going to smash it in your face. I'm that sort of mental. But being told you got a diagnosis, it's a lot like being given a label in your life that you then have to wear forever. It's a bit weird. So society gives all of us labels, ladies and gentlemen. So, and then we, one of those labels will eventually become our master status and form the whole basis of our identity. Keep up. So for me, I often think, what is my master label? Is it that I'm a brother? No. Is it that I'm a husband? Stick to the script, honey. Or is it that I'm a cunt? And that's the word we're going to use instead of the name for my diagnosis. The symptoms are quite similar. Sudden intense bursts of promiscuity that can lead to adultery. Sorry, honey. Intense bursts of binge drinking and a massive inflated sense of self-esteem, which is also very nice. So, I've been on a journey the last 12 years, a journey of healing, of growth, of uncunting, really. It's been a very difficult journey. So, what I've had to do is, I've had to make sure I take my anti-cunt medication. Okay? I've also had to make sure that I've got my support network around me, of family and friends that can look out for those early cunt warning signs so I don't go into a relapse. And I have to work very hard to follow my cunt care plan. So yeah, like I said, been on a journey, involved a lot of therapy. So I met my first therapist. The first one, that's right, I've had 4. I'm excellent at therapy. Met my first therapist, and he said to me, "Hi, Stephen. So, how are you?" I said, "Oh, fine, thank you. How are you?" He said, "No. You're not fine. You're in therapy. Let me ask you again. How are you?" I said, "Nothing grumble." He said, "Stephen, you must. You're paying me by the hour to literally grumble." So he tried to make me relax. He said, "Look, Stephen, I want you to see me less as your therapist than more as your coach." I said, "I'd much rather see you as a therapist. Fucking everyone's a coach these days, like shit. And they charge half the price as a fucking therapist." He sent me homework, which is really nice, like homework. He gave me a book to read called The Compassionate Mind. It's nice, bit of homework. It's fucking 500 pages long. It's not very compassionate, is it? I mean, it's like it's the equivalent of a textbook, you know. It's almost as if I could read it, get accredited as a therapist. I said, can you read it, study it, and therapise me instead of inviting me to a book club every fucking week? He didn't like that. So I got referred to group therapy. Fuck me, that was depressing. Group of people, they look proper miserable. 2 therapists to jolly things along. I thought, I don't belong in this group. They gave us these situations, right? These kind of commonplace situations to discuss in pairs. And then we, use our CBT learning that we've been doing. That stands for cognitive behavioural therapy, by the way. Use our CBT to make sure we're not going to be making cognitive errors and automatic assumptions. We all do that, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? We all make automatic assumptions. Yeah, you came along tonight thinking you're going to be laughing. So, the situation they gave us was John gets home from work, Alice has got dinner laid out on the table, John sits down, Alice pours John a glass of wine. John does not wish Alice happy birthday. What's happening here? So someone in this mental health group puts their hand up and they say, aha, hang on, John has forgot Alice's birthday. Quick as a shot, I go, hang on a minute, aren't we making a cognitive error here? Anything could have happened. We don't have that information. Maybe John was trying to call Alice all day to wish her a happy birthday. Alice didn't answer, and he's a bit fuming. Okay? Maybe John's a mute. So he was literally unable to wish her a happy birthday. Maybe it wasn't fucking Alice's birthday at all. That wasn't in the situation. So he didn't wish her a happy birthday for the very same reason he didn't wish her a happy fucking Christmas. Don't fucking drop a glass now, I'll tell you. Maybe he didn't wish her a happy birthday because last night he found her fucking his brother and he's fuming and she's lucky at all that he's fucking breaking bread with her. Motherfucker!